Welcome back.
3 playoff prediction. We gave you the MVP talk in part 2. We gave you the future of several NFL franchises in part 1. It is about time we get the final breakdown for your upcoming first week of the playoffs, wild card weekend. And it's starting off wild. Actually, I would say it's starting off rather mild as we get the Chargers visiting the underdog Houston Texans. Baker, who you got and why?
Well, give me the Los Angeles Chargers. Give me the Los Angeles Chargers, I guess.
Shut up, dude.
No, I'm taking the Chargers. I am taking the Chargers. I can say the fact of I just trust Harbaugh more than I trust anything on Houston. I can say the fact that CJ Stroud just has been nothing but regression this year. I can point out the fact of the Chargers defense being one of the top defenses, if not, I believe they are the top scoring defense in the NFL this year. All those things just kind of mix into a pot and make me take the Chargers.
Okay, good mix. All right, so road upset. Actually, no, that's not an upset because they're favored. So,
yes.
Fair. Baker, you got the Chargers. Chill, who you got? 4:30 Saturday. Who you got?
Trying to think here. Give me the Chargers. give me the. Do they still play in San Diego?
Sir, unfortunately, they have relocated.
The Superchargers.
No,
they
no,
moved
Arnold,
north, sir.
No,
Phillip Rivers. Is Phillip Rivers still quarterbacking?
Marty Schottenheimer is not coaching any longer. It is one of the Harbaugh boys.
Is Doug Flutie still back there? The Chargers.
Keenan McCardell is not their number one anymore.
We don't have Kellen Winslow Sr. anymore.
Antonio Gates is not.
I was alive for the hottest game of the season. It was for the NFL history. Yeah, give me Chargers. Or is it the hottest Super Bowl game or whatever? Chargers. This will be Justin Herbert desperately needs his first ever playoff win to try and cement some status as a top 10 quarterback. Give me the coach with the more experience and honestly better quarterback.
Question mark?
Listen, CJ Stroud is him. He will always be him. And he will show the reason why they are turning into the new age Kansas City Chiefs. And they're going to fly under the radar, back their way into the playoffs, and start getting dubs. Give me the underdog Houston Texans revamped. Joe Mixon with the Fountain of Youth. Nico Collins is still number one. Give me CJ Stroud and the boys at home, defending home turf. They're on to the next round. Give me the Texans, baby. Let's go.
He was number one.
Sorry. I think it's is it Stingley? Is that what his name?
Derek Stingley Jr.
If he follows Lad McConkie, I mean, apparently Quentin Johnson just said, "Hey, I'm here." Yesterday,
right?
He did. He totally did.
I mean, he still dropped the ball too.
He still can't catch.
Right?
If he follows Lad McConkie, then it's maybe not a bad pick, but Chargers.
We move on to the night game as probably the easiest game on the slate to predict. The Steelers have to travel following their 4-game losing streak to the AFC North champ Baltimore Ravens. Chill. Who you got and why?
I mean, something's got to give here, right? Like, yeah, Lamar just mopped them up, but history says that doesn't happen. History also says Lamar chokes in the playoffs.
So are you taking the Steelers right now on live television? Because remember, this is getting posted to the internet. Is Chill Ola taking the Pittsburgh Steelers right now?
You know, There's
9-point dogs
Can I take
on the road.
Can I take the Steelers in the points? That doesn't necessarily say they're winning.
You may.
All right, give me Steelers in the points. There has to be an upset though, and I'm leaning.
I just gave it to you.
No,
Did I not just give it to you? Did I just give it to you? Did I not say the Texans are gonna freaking beat the Chargers? Did I not just fucking say that to you? You're a goddamn mom.
The San Diego Superchargers, they're super.
Baker, Steelers, Ravens, because Chili wants the Steelers in the points.
I want Steelers.
Do you also want the Steelers in the points?
Give me the Ravens to cover. Fuck you, Joe.
I think it opened up at like 9.
Yeah,
that's a
give
lot.
Me the Ravens. Give me the Ravens to cover.
Dude, that is a lot for a third-time divisional game.
It is.
In a rivalry, 9 points is a lot.
I bet the Browns to cover 19.5 on Saturday, and they couldn't fucking do it against the Ravens.
Well, that's because they were trying to lose.
19.5, and freaking he throws a pick to a nose tackle to not get in the end zone to cover the spread. I'm sick, dude.
I think this game, though obviously I'm a Lamar lover, this has more to do with the fact that Russell Wilson sucks versus the fact of, Lamar's history, this, that, or the other.
One of those quarterbacks has playoff success.
One of those quarterbacks has playoff success over the shoulders of his defense.
Team game. Still had to win a Super Bowl.
It is.
Defense
it is a team game.
40-something points to Denver.
You're right. It is a team game, but I didn't hear you talking about that when you talk about Lamar's struggles or Josh Allen's struggles. You talk about their struggles. You don't talk about the defense struggling. You don't talk about the fact that Pat Mahomes had 13 seconds versus Josh Allen, and Josh Allen lost. You talk about the fact that Josh Allen lost.
Baker, in the NFL, your wins and losses fall on the shoulders of the quarterback.
I understand.
It doesn't matter. It falls on the quarterback.
I understand, but
if Josh Allen would
your point of a team game, Chill. That's all I'm doing. I'm refuting your point of a team game.
Well, you said Russell Wilson. You said the defense carried Russ.
I did. Am I wrong?
That defense was still a thing before Russell got there. Were they winning a Super Bowl with Matt Flynn? I just want you to answer that question.
The Legion of Boom was the Legion of Boom with Matt Flynn, who Matt Flynn never started for Seattle.
Well, do they win a Super Bowl with Matt Flynn? Yes or no?
Matt Flynn never started.
Now we're speaking hypotheticals.
I know,
literally
but
never started.
It's a hypothetical.
Oh, you're referring if he would have won the job.
If he would have won the job.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that he never won the job. You're talking about Seattle and Matt Flynn. Matt Flynn never started.
And a lot of those defensive guys.
Who has the Packers touchdown record in a game? Is it Aaron Rodgers or Matt Flynn? I think it's Matt Flynn. I don't know. That Seahawks team could have been better if Matt Flynn would have got the job.
I mean, under those circumstances, Matt Flynn's better than fucking Aaron Rodgers, so Matt Flynn would have won fucking 2-3 Super Bowls with Seattle with that great defense.
Most of those defensive guys were still there before Russ got there.
They weren't the Legion of Boom before Russ got there.
They were still there.
They weren't the Legion of Boom before Russ.
So what? They're just like, without Russ, we can't be the Legion of Boom?
I didn't say that they couldn't, but they weren't. What I'm telling you is when the Legion of Boom became a thing, they were not that before Russell Wilson, bro.
Because they were winning. That's
what I'm telling you.
Defense gets a cool nickname when you're winning. Purple Peter
the
leaders.
Legion of Boom. All I'm saying to you.
Purple Peter leaders, yeah.
All I'm saying to you.
We gotta move. We got 9 minutes. We're out.
What I'm saying to you is
Baker,
that
we
Russell
have a hard
Wilson
out.
sucks. What I'm saying to you is Russell Wilson sucks. I've been saying this for years. And that's why I'm picking Baltimore to both win and cover. Fuck the Seattle part. Russell Wilson has been trash the last month.
Champ. He's got more. He's got more Super Bowls than Lamar.
Super Bowl champ.
Super Bowl champ.
Listen, the Ravens are going to kick the Steelers' ass. Let's be real. Moving on.
You're probably not wrong.
When you roll out of bed on Sunday, your first game of the day is going to be my Buffalo Bills taking on the visiting Denver Broncos. The spread in that game is opened up at 9 points. Baker, who you got and why?
Give me Buffalo running away.
Buffalo running away. Easy money. All right. Chill. Who you got?
Buffalo.
Are they covering the 9 is the question. The sports bettors on our pod want to know.
Are they covering the 9? Man. It's like that defense is good. Bo Nix, man. You never know which one you're getting.
Facts.
Sean Payton is a playoff. I'll take. I think Buffalo can cover here.
I also feel the way the rest of the deli feels. I think Buffalo will handle their business and move on to the next round. After your appetizer of the day, Green Bay visits the Philadelphia Eagles. We have questions about Jordan Love's health. We also know that they lost another key piece of their receiving core in Christian Watson yesterday. Philadelphia coming off resting their entire starting lineup. No Hurts, no Saquon, no AJ, no Slim Reaper. None of those guys played, so they are fresh, ready to go as 5.5-point favorites against the Green Bay Packers. Chili, who is taking this game?
I mean, I doubted the Packers all season. That was another thing I got wrong, so fuck them. Eagles.
Respect. Eagles cover the 5.5?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Baker, who you got and why?
Well, your offensive player of the year and my offensive player of the year going to be sitting at watching the rest of the playoffs because I'm taking the Packers.
Whoa!
And that's with the caveat of Jordan Love being healthy. Jordan Love plays, we're good.
We got an upset alert here on the DFS Deli. We got the Packers taking out the Philadelphia Eagles contingent on Jordan Love's health. Baker, what makes you think the Packers got this?
I honestly love the Packers defense. Ever since they brought Robert Saleh over as a consultant, that defense has been a top 5 unit. Jordan Love is shown in situations where he needs to score, even if the defense gives up points, that he's capable of doing that. I understand the Eagles defense has been fantastic this year. They're not giving up nearly as much as they were last year. It's hard to give up more than they gave up last year. But I think
good point.
Push come to shove that the Packers can stop the Eagles before the Eagles stop the Packers.
Well, Baker, push come to shove is what the Eagles do. They're going to shove that ass right to the end zone as the Eagles will cover this spread and be on to the next round. Your nightcap is fight night. What we've been waiting for. Marshawn Lattimore versus Mike Evans. The Commanders versus the Buccaneers. Excuse me. Buccaneers 3-point favorites to open up right now. Sunday night, Jane Daniels, our offensive rookie of the year, versus Baker the playmaker. Baker, I'll start with you because
that's fine.
I don't know if you're one of those Baker bros that our buddy Dejan hates. I don't know if you're on the side of your squad. The commies going into Tampa getting an upset. What do you got going on in this game right now? Who you got and why?
Give me the ROI. Going into Tampa with the win.
Ooh, upset alert. You just love picking the upsets. You love picking the underdogs. I see what you're doing here. You're just trying to spoil everybody's weekend. I see what you're trying to do, Baker, and I personally don't like it. So, you think that this commies offense it's not really about the offense, honestly. It's about the defense and can they stop the Buccaneers on the other side? Because we know that the Buccaneers defense is Swiss cheese. We get that. But
Absolutely.
You think this commies offense can outscore this Buccaneers offense? We're talking about Baker Mayfield, who is playoff ready, who has multiple playoff wins, who has defended home turf in these playoffs as recently as last year. And you want to talk to me about the upstart. We didn't think they was going to be that good, but they was going to be kind of good because, Jane Daniels was going to be kind of good. Commies to go into Tampa and actually get a dub. Is that what you're telling me?
This isn't the overrated Eagles of last year, where their defense was also Swiss cheese to go with the Tampa defense that was Swiss cheese. This commies defense is all right. Like, it ain't the greatest. It ain't the best thing since sliced bread, but they all right in our nation's capital. Mike Evans is a non-factor in this game. So can Baker do it with his other pieces? I don't think he can.
Jaden McMillan and Chill.
Commies.
Payne Durham.
I love me some Payne Durham, but I got the commies as well. I think so. It's intriguing. I think both of these teams are almost like a mirror of each other. They both have been like inconsistent, because I'm not going to forget what I watched yesterday when Tampa Bay struggled to score on New Orleans at home. All right, so like, and I've also watched Washington struggle. I think Washington as a whole offensively is playing better than Tampa Bay is playing. And I think the injuries just finally catch up to Tampa Bay. Now, I think that's going to be the most entertaining game of the weekend. But
I get behind that as well.
Yeah. So like, I think the commies get that one. And I don't even consider that one much of an upset. I think both teams are equal, truthfully.
I respect that. I'm, of course, taking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to continue on in their playoff pursuit of a Super Bowl title. Give me the Bucs. Give me the three points. They'll cover that easily. Baker Mayfield's on to the next round. And we're going to play this tape back because you both picked the commies, and I'm watching you both. You're on the internet claiming that you think Baker Mayfield's going to be a first-round exit. You both are going to be wrong. We close out Monday strong. Well, kind of strong. I mean, Vikings were strong, but like the Rams, not so much. But the Vikings' initial line has them favored in this game by 1.5 against the battle-tested former Super Bowl champion, NFC West champion, Los Angeles Rams. They get to host a 14-win Vikings team. Sam Darnold on the verge of contention for comeback player of the year, as we've already argued. Chill, who wins this game and why?
So it's the Rams. You could argue that the Rams have the best quarterback left in the playoffs. You can argue that. And the Rams, and
you already said, Baker.
And also Sean McVay, his playoff experience, like Kevin O'Connell, I saw this dude lose to Daniel Jones.
That's all that needs to be
so
said.
Like,
the Vikings are the biggest fraud in this playoffs.
I won't go. No, I've said that before about the Vikings. I do like this Vikings team more than the ones in the past.
Nope, I don't. They're frauds.
But
frauds.
Give me in the playoffs. It matters. Give me the coach. Give me the quarterback with the more playoff experience.
Baker, your other team, the Minnesota Vikings, are favored against the Rams. Who are you taking? I wonder who you're taking and why.
I mean, I'm dumbfounded by that Matt Stafford comment. I'm absolutely dumbfounded.
Who's better than Stafford?
How many Hall of Famers are on the NFC side of the playoff bracket?
Well, he didn't say the NFC. He said in the playoffs.
Okay.
I said NFC.
Okay, well, let's correct him. Even if he didn't say it, he says NFC.
I'm pretty sure I said NFC. I meant NFC. He's the best quarterback left in the NFC.
He meant NFC. So, how many Hall of Famers are in the NFC, Baker? Huh? How many quarterbacks? Is it one?
Are you 100% certain Matt Stafford's a Hall of Famer?
Oh God, without question.
Yeah, I think he makes.
I put Matt Stafford in the Hall of Fame. Don't get it twisted. I do, but like you sitting here talking like it's a guarantee.
The Super Bowl puts him in there.
Barely.
We can talk about it. We
can
talk about it off air, but his stats with the Super Bowl, like he's gonna finish with really high numbers.
Yeah, his numbers are ridiculous.
If you get a chance, just look. You'll be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. But go on, Baker. Tell me why.
That little head bob you're doing, like you're saying yes with your head. You're
no,
like,
no, I'm not. No, absolutely
Baker,
not.
We can get. This is a topic for a different show.
Baker,
so.
Why is Skull or whatever the fuck they do, whatever that Vikings BS is? Yeah, right. Skull. What is that? What they do? No, they skull.
It's a skull chant. You're right. It's
okay,
a skull chant.
Stole it from the national soccer team. Thieves.
Right. Why are your boys about to defeat the LA Rams?
Give me the Rams.
There you go. There you go.
I hit it with it again. Baker is thinking with his head and not his heart. Go ahead, Baker. Give it the whole Deli's on the Rams. Let's go. I like it. I like it a lot. Any particular reason why the Rams are about to get this dub?
I don't think the Vikings can stop Puka, honestly. I think Puka is going nuclear. Like, if you play showdowns, he's your captain. If you play the full 6-game slate, he's going to shatter it. If you play the Sunday to Monday, he's a like, from a DFS take, if you're listening to my DFS takes, don't listen to it. Based off my results this year. But yeah, I think Puka is going to be unguardable. I think Puka is going to go absolutely crazy. And though the Vikings have the offensive power to combat it, I think if it comes down to a game-winning possession, either side, whether the Vikings have the ball last or the Rams, I think Vikings have the ball last, Sam Darnold will choke. I think if the Rams have the ball last, Matt Stafford will prevail. So
I said, give me the Rams. Always the Rams. No, they whatever Baker said, double it. Just give me that. Just give me that. I have the number 2, and it's fine. Iced tea is fine.
And hold on, I will say this bold take real quick, and this is not to get into a further conversation, or we can talk about it afterwards. The biggest fraud in the playoffs, Caselli, you said these Vikings are the biggest fraud in the playoffs.
Yes.
No, they're not. The biggest fraud in the playoffs is not playing this week.
Oh. Ooh. Should we leave it? Don't even answer that, because in order to find out which fraud Baker is talking about, you have to join us next week as we break down who won, who lost on the first weekend of Wild Card weekend of the playoffs. And of course, we get into the next round, the next slate of games, because this has been broken up into 3 parts by technical difficulties. We might as well do it again next week to see what we're doing. And you got to tune in next week, man, to see what fraudulent team is not on the slate this week that Baker is referring to. So we're going to go ahead and close up the shop because we want to watch some wrestling. I want to eat some dinner, do the thing and the stuff. But before we go, just in one word, Super Bowl champs, just for S's and G's, because every team is still available before they get eliminated. Chill, who you got? Super Bowl champs, one word.
Chiefs.
Baker, one word. Who you got?
There's 2 birds.
Right. There's multiple birds.
I eliminated 1 bird, so.
Oh, so he's got Ravens.
Technically he did, yeah.
So we're all in the AFC. True. Got it.
I am.
Can't make the sound of a bill. You cannot make the sound of a bill.
The sound of a bill, but yes, of course, I'm picking the fucking Buffalo Bills. So this has been fun. All parts have been fun. I will look forward to getting with you gentlemen next week to discuss what happened over the weekend.
See what happened.
Yeah, what happened was, and then for Baker, I've been the proprietor of this delicatessen, Sully Ali Shaheed. It's been a pleasure speaking with you all tonight, and we're going to go ahead and close up the shop. We'll see you next time. Peace.